Here's what I learned about growth. And I'm talking about artistic growth. And this could be whether you're a writer, a poet, a visual artist like myself, a musician, crafts, chef, whatever it is that you do creatively. The way to growth is not trends, it's not the algorithm on your social media platforms, it's not hooking up with the right gallery, it's none of those things, right? What's going to make you grow artistically, and this is what I found out for myself, is that you tap into your authentic voice. And what I mean by that is you want to do the art that is real to you. You want to express the art that is meaningful and feels right for you. So, if you're the type of artist that's chasing trends, like, oh, let's do portraits because portraits is hot now, or let me do some landscapes because landscapes are selling now, that may be all fine and well, and you may make some sales here and there, but that's not what's going to fuel your creative side. That's not what's going to make you grow creatively. And a lot of times as creatives, we play it safe. I know I did that for a long time. I played it safe. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this type of art because this is what I'm used to, and this is what I'm comfortable, and this is what sells for me. I was in a comfort zone. I was in a comfort zone for a long time. But being in that comfort zone didn't allow me to tap into the deep, valuable art that's within me. The masterpiece, the masterpieces that's within me. I wasn't tapping into that. And I wasn't tapping into it because I was playing it safe. I was like, okay, this is what I'm used to. This is what I'm comfortable with. This is where my skill set is at. This is where I'm going to stay. But you don't grow where you're comfortable. You don't grow in a place where you're comfortable. It's just impossible. You need to stretch yourself. You need to challenge yourself. And you need to be downright scared of the things that you want to embark on, because that's what's going to bring you to the next level. Now, having said all that, let me say this. What got me out of my comfort zone, and I'm talking about just recently, was I had to confront the fact that I had a fear of reaching my greatest potential. I had a fear of the greatness that was in me. Because when you walk in greatness and when you walk in excellence, there's a responsibility that comes with that. That's why a lot of us, we stay in our comfort zone because it's safe, it's familiar, and it's predictable. But when you step outside of that, you walk in an unpredictability that things get thrown at you and you have to stand on your 2 feet and you have to answer. I think a lot of times as artists and creators, we face that, we go through that, and we don't want to deal with the fact that there's something great in me and there's something more in me. But are you willing to step out on faith? Take the risk of failure. Take the risk of falling flat on your face. Take the risk of being ridiculed and laughed at. And do the thing that is near and dear to your heart. What a lot of us fear is that rejection. That no, like, what is my audience going to think? Or what are my followers going to think? Or what are the people who have been supporting me going to think? Are they going to fall off? Are they just going to, leave me hanging because I'm not giving them what they want anymore? And you're going to face that. That's real. But so what if you lose followers? As long as you're true to yourself, as long as you speak the things and say the things that are important to you, that is what's going to make your art valuable. Not everybody's going to agree with you. Not everybody is going to be on the same page. Not everybody is going to get or understand your creations, your art, and your point of view. But that is okay. As long as you're being true to yourself, then that is what matters. What art is supposed to do is it's supposed to reveal the deep truths about the world, about society, but more importantly, about the artist itself. Art reveals who you are, who you truly are. And if you hide that, you're missing out. You're missing out on an opportunity to walk in greatness, to walk in your true self, to walk in your true expression. There's something very, very powerful about speaking what you truly believe, what's in your heart, and not just going along with what you think other people want to hear, or what the trends or society, the latest and the greatest. None of that. None of that truly matters when it comes to true art, because true art is provoking, it challenges, it puts people on blast, puts people on notice, it puts society on notice, and sometimes that is uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable place to be, where you have to give that message. But if that message is in you and it's burning inside of you, like the prophet Jeremiah, as the word of Yahweh was like a fire, was shut up in my bones. That fire has to get out. That fire has to get out and consume others. And that fire begins with you. But if you suppress it, you're not going to be happy with the art that you're producing. You're not going to be happy in general, because you know deep down inside that there's something you want to say. There's something you want to reveal. And there's something you want to show the world. And if you don't show it, you're not going to walk in your best self. You're not going to be walking in your authentic self. And when you can walk in authenticity, and when you can speak with the confidence, knowing that what's in your heart is true to you, that's golden. That's what really matters, and that's why we're here as artists and creators. So I hope this video helps somebody. If you like this video, please like, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe. And by the way, I do coach other artists and creators, especially visual artists. So if you want to grow in your art, and you want to learn some things about yourself and discover your potential, shoot me an email at mindyournewness@gmail.com. I love you all. Yahweh bless, and I will talk to you all again soon.